So I cooked dinner, did some scrambled egg on toast, forgot to film any of it. Just heading off now to get in the car and go to Birmingham to see the neurosurgeon and see what he's got to say about my spinal cord injury. Be really interesting. I've got a few questions I need to ask him. I've not been allowed to drive since this happened in July last year, which has been really difficult. So fingers crossed he says that I can drive again. But yeah, we'll see. I had a rare spinal cord injury back in July last year. I had a thing called a ruptured spinal cavernoma, and all I did was bend to dry my legs after a shower. This thing in my spinal cord ruptured, it bled, it caused partial paralysis to my legs, it caused massive amounts of pain. I'll pop a link in the description if you want to go and have a look at all of that happening. But today is the day when I find out whether I need surgery at this moment or not. Hopefully not. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll find out what the neurosurgeon says. The QE is massive. We just went to the first car park, went underground and then up to, I think it was level 4, because then you've only got one set of steps to go and you're kind of at the front of the hospital. So it wasn't too far to walk. I've still got quite a lot of nerve pain in my legs and in my lower back. So not walking too far was good. And I didn't really know what to expect for this meeting. I didn't really know what the outcome would be, whether it would be good news, not so good news. I didn't know. So I just wanted to get in there and meet with him and just see what the outcome was of this. Obviously, I couldn't film any of the meeting, but it went really, really well. Keep watching and I will tell you what happened. But after quite a bit of waiting, we got to see my neurosurgeon and then we went and had a coffee as a kind of celebration. If you are ever near Hereford, you need to go to the Bunch of Carrots at Hampton Bishop because they do the most amazing carvery, and that's where we went for a celebratory meal. That was the trip to the QE and here are the results. My spinal cavernoma at T12, so it's about there where my belly button is roughly, it has shrunk. Now, what that means, they described it as looking like a raspberry. So you imagine there's a raspberry sat in my spinal cord, sort of. And it ruptured. I'll put a link in the description so you can go and have a look at that video to find out how I did it. When it ruptured, it released the blood because it's a malformed blood vessel that this thing is. When it ruptured, it kind of shrivels up. So you imagine if you've squashed a raspberry, it's kind of flat now. So the great news is that there's no blood in there at the moment. The latest scan showed that it's kind of flat against the spinal cord, which is brilliant. And it doesn't look like there is going to be a rebleed at the minute, which is fantastic. And also, you are a bit worried when they find what they call a lesion in your spinal cord. Obviously, there's a bit of a worry. They're saying it's cavernoma. Could it be something else? What is it? But the fact that it's virtually disappeared on the scan shows that it isn't anything sinister, which is fantastic. What I need to do now is to do a phased return back to work. I've got to listen to my body. I've got to take things easy still. I've still got a lot of nerve pain going down my legs. I've got some numbness on my thighs particularly, and my muscles are quite weak in my legs. I've got muscle spasms, and I've still got quite a painful back. So when the threat of another bleed at the moment has passed, which is fantastic, I've got to see the neurosurgeon again in October, and then we'll review and see what my symptoms are like at that point, and then going forward see if I need another scan or anything like that. If anything changes, I've got to contact them straight away. I'm still having physio, but at least I can return to work. Okay, it's on a phased return, but it's great, and I'm starting to feel a bit more like my old self, which is brilliant news. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. There'll be another video out on Monday, in fact tomorrow, and we are going to the Morgan factory to have a look at some awesome, stunning cars. So if you don't want to miss that, pop down and subscribe. Take care. See you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye.